All right, well, welcome to episode 2 of the Jack Shack.
Hold the fuck up, man. You think you're just going to come in here and get the king on your show and just lead in like you running shit?
Well, I mean, it is Jack Shack.
Yeah, that's not going to happen, man. That's not going to happen. Not after the way we whooped that ass yesterday.
Oh, well, goddamn.
Hey, the only reason y'all whooped that ass is because we didn't want to miss our ride home on the A&M bus.
Why would you want to ride home on Sean Siegel's whack-ass bus?
Because
we're broke as fuck, can't even afford a bus.
Yeah, you are broke, I'll give you that.
They didn't build that lazy river to Hoover, Alabama.
No, they built that lazy river to wash Courtney's pussy out. That's what they did.
All right.
Poor river.
That's going to be one stank-ass fucking lazy river, man, once she gets out of it.
Well, boss, what do you want to do tonight?
What do I want to do? Now, I want to talk about how bad y'all suck. That's what I want to talk about. I want to talk shit about every motherfucker on the ink. That's what I want to do.
That's what we're doing? All right.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, you know, it's not football season, so we don't totally suck right now. I mean, we got a shot. You know, Les Miles ain't our pitching coach, thank God.
Well, as of yesterday,
I'm starting to wonder. Fucking 3 aces and they all look like Jordan Jefferson. I mean, what the hell? Come on, man.
I don't know, man. Our game's paused right now, but it's looking like we're gonna win the whole fucking thing today. So we might end up with a higher national seed than y'all. So
Well,
see what it looks like.
Y'all are sitting around like the 4 spot right now, so I doubt you'll jump to 1. We're pretty much locked in at 1.
So winning the tournament's not gonna bump us up any?
You did knock us off. I mean, it'll probably get you to 2 or 3. But it don't 1 to 4. It don't matter. You get the home host all the way through.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or 1 to 8.
Yeah, and then our lesbians just punched their ticket today, swept their regional.
Yeah,
I'm sure y'all really want to talk about that.
Yeah, our girls was winning. Fucking Whit was trying to Phenom was trying to tell me LSU ladies on. I said, look, the only thing I want to know what women can do is who can make me a sausage, egg, cheese sandwich the fastest on toast, put some mustard on that bitch and get it to me.
I bet you it's not Holly.
Holly's not gonna do that. She gets mad about that kind of shit.
She don't like that shit. Independent women.
So can I take my show back, or do you give me permission to speak, boss?
Yeah, I guess, man. I'm gonna own this motherfucker before it's over with anyway, man. If y'all start making money, my pockets are fattening up. Believe me.
Well, all right, guys. Well, this is Jack Shack episode 2 / Gators Den part 1, I guess. Fucking Might Go Gators on here. Might Go Gators. Let's give you a little history about him. He's from Gimmick Street, East Coast. I ain't telling you his fucking address. Ain't none of your goddamn business.
That's right.
And I don't know it. But anyway.
If you want to know it, just...
I know his address. It's about 2.5 hours that way.
There we go. That way.
Yeah, JC3 lives about 2.5 hours from where I will never be.
Yeah, and y'all fucking don't know his address either, so just pick a point on the map and say, okay, 2.5 hour circle, we'll get them both.
Yeah, exactly.
Might Go Gators is, you can give him credit for the birth of Smackcast, for the Jack Shack Booker's office. He is the one that brought us all together, and that's what we're going to talk about tonight, is a little thing called Smack Inc. If you're on Facebook and you're not into Smack Inc., there's 1 of 2 things. We kicked you out for being a pussy, or you don't like sports.
Yeah. Mainly, you got kicked out for being a pussy.
Yeah, everybody's passed through.
The number of spin-off groups on Facebook because of us is unfucking real.
It really is.
I like to look at the Might Go Gators as the Slim Shady of the Smack Inc.
Fuck you, nigga. How about that?
But yeah, how many sites are there, Mike?
To be honest, I have no fucking clue.
I know I'm in 6, and I don't think I'm in, because I don't give a shit about the weather or. is that still a site?
Yeah, I was about to say that he was still. I mean, to be honest with you, man, when Matt joined, when Phenom joined, you know, him and you know,
the devil.
We're not going to say his. Yeah, we're not going to say his name, but him and my former co-host.
Voldemort. We'll just call him Voldemort.
That's exactly what was on top of my head. I just couldn't get it out. Alec Pope just had a fucking orgasm because you brought up a Harry Potter reference. But yeah, well, when Matt and Ant, you know, clicked up when Matt joined, Matt really took it to another level. He did, you know, and that's when all these other fucking groups that I don't care about, you know, popped up. And yeah, and I still don't give a shit about most of them, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, I use the NFL site. The Dungeon's one of my favorite sites, probably my favorite one to shoot the shit with you guys because there's no outsiders getting involved. But Mecca is at the SEC site. Just, you know, as far as anything else goes, I could really give two shits about it.
But you know, we had the mothership, SEC. That's what brought us all together. And the place that we spun off from is pretty much non-fucking existent now, best that I know.
Yeah, the SEC Smack.
Yeah. But anyway, I mean,
that's Rocky Topper's bullshit site.
Yeah, but we're talking 3.5, 4 years ago. It started off, JC3 was in there first, and he brought me in. And I come in like a fucking idiot, you know.
You go everywhere like a fucking idiot.
I learned from the best.
I'm sure you got welcomed by the welcoming committee when you came in.
Yeah, and I was just like everybody else. The trick to the Smack Inc. is making it that 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You make it that 2 weeks, and then you realize, oh man, everybody in here just fucked up as I am.
Yeah.
You know, and
you have to be fucked up to stick around. It's pretty much a necessity.
So we got some good guys in there, man. We got you know, like the Larry Bubba Moores, you know. I mean, but it went from just sports trash talking.
My bad, dog. We're grilling steak. Sorry for the interruption.
But it went from just like sports trash talking to a lot of us became people we deal with, because I don't like none of you motherfuckers really, but y'all are handy to have around sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a second family, man. It really is. You know, and sometimes it's even better than family because I don't have to deal with you motherfuckers when I don't want to. I can just log out.
Yeah.
You know, you can't do that with your real fans, you know.
Mm. Oh, you can.
I do that shit all the time. They 10 hours away. What they do? 10 hours and spend 2 tanks of gas to whoop my ass. No.
Yeah, man, I love smacking. You know, that's my thing. You know, and it's just the people in it. You know, they annoy the shit out of me sometimes. The problem is that I mean, what am I going to do? Not be in Smack Inc? I can't do that. You know, I mean, it would never be the same. I hate to toot my own horn, but I'm a fucking professional horn toot. You know, if I was to leave, you motherfuckers would be lost.
Yeah, I mean, between you and Phenom, I mean.
And I don't do any fucking work anymore.
Yeah, he's pretty much does the lick work.
I don't do anything. Like that, I had to post a fucking picture for the damn game earlier, for the official thread for the Florida Vanderbilt game earlier. And it was some basketball. It was some basketball picture. And while I'm posting this shit, I'm sitting here thinking this is some bullshit. Like that's what all these other fucking admins are for. And then as I'm thinking that, Matt pipes in on the fucking thread. Well, this is the picture I would have used. You slack motherfucker.
Why didn't you use it?
Well, I mean, I didn't know. You know, I mean, there was.
I mean, no, that's what I was saying. That's what you said to Matt. Well, what the fuck? Where was you?
That's what I said. You were late for work, motherfucker. Where were you at?
But that's actually one of the coolest things that Phenom brings during the football season. You go to the SEC site and the NFL site every Saturday, every Sunday. He's got a thread for every SEC game and every NFL game, and that's where you talk about those games. And sometimes there's certain games, mainly the primetime games, we'll have 300 comments on, and we'll be talking football all night. Well, I don't know. Do we fucking talk sports, or we just bag on each other?
I don't really talk sports anymore, to be honest with you, man. I noticed that a while back. Like, it's not. It ceased to be about sports for me. I mean, you know, that's just my personal opinion, but I go on there just to bag them.
It starts out as sports, and then we just start babbling off topic.
When you've got 2 LSU fans, 4 Tennessee fans, and 3 Gators and a Bammer all fucking agreeing with each other about how stupid somebody is, it's no longer about sports.
Yeah, that kind of upsets me a little. I don't understand how in the hell I get along with Gators and Spammers and my life's fucked. I'm going to have to go see a psychiatrist.
Dude,
something ain't right.
The people I've got along with the least in the ink were other fucking LSU fans.
Yeah, I've kicked more Gators out than I have any.
Yeah, I mean,
motherfuckers in our fan base. It's ridiculous.
Especially in 2011 when we were on that run, people started showing up about week 10 and they started posting a bunch of shit and I don't know if y'all remember, but I actually started going on the thread and said, "Shut the fuck up. This is bullshit. I've been fucking running around carrying this fucking torch, me and my brother by ourselves." I don't remember if Court was around then or not.
Well, to be honest with you, when that shit with Ant happened, Andy, there was like a group of people that we wanted to bring back that had gotten kicked off because of Ant and all his stupid
paranoia
shit. And Bro was one of them. That was the first thing I said when we started talking about getting rid of his ass. Was, you know, Bro's got to come back. Corey Mullins is that motherfucker on there. If he goes anywhere, I'm going with him. That's just how it is. But and then Andy brought up Courtney, and to be honest with you, to this day, I still don't fucking remember ever smacking with her before Andy brought her back. I don't know if it's because she was so fucking forgettable, and I love her now. You know, she played the biggest fucking prank on me a few years back with that cat bag shit. I'm at work. I don't know if y'all remember this, but I'm at work and she starts hitting me with these cat bags texts, and it was nonstop, man. Every 30, 45 seconds. I was ready to throw my fucking phone out the window, and she that's how I fell in love with fucking Court. Was because she got me, but I don't really remember ever fucking with her before that. I mean,
JC3, turn off whatever the fuck you got going on. We ain't interested in that shit.
I don't remember asking.
Fucking fair point.
Yeah, what you gonna do? Drive over there and turn it off?
Yeah, quit it, motherfucker.
Come over here and make me, bitch.
Yeah.
You know where I'm at?
Yeah, if I was there, you'd be turning the motherfucker down now.
Yeah, but yeah, we brought. There was a group of people that we wanted to bring back. You know, that a lot of us didn't want to see go in the first place. But I mean, what we're going to do? You argue with Ant, and then he goes on. Like I didn't want any of this to be about Ant, but you can't really talk about, you know, the history of Smack Inc. without talking about his sorry ass.
You know, I mean, but you know, we put enough of him out there. He don't deserve no more this time. He gets no credit for Smackcast. He gets no credit for any of that because if we would have done it, he would have tried to take it over.
Well, if the shit with him,
you don't get credit for installing my direct TV either.
Goddamn. That's why I fuck with Time Warner, man. Because fuck Ant.
But yeah, so play a little name association with you, MGG. You know what I'm talking about there?
I don't know. Try me out.
I'm gonna throw one out, and you just give me what comes to your head about that particular person.
You sure you want to go down this road?
Yeah, that's why I'm having you do it, not me.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Matt White.
Without him, Smack Inc. wouldn't be anything without him.
The hardest working motherfucker is what I would have labeled him.
There's no doubt about it.
Bam. He's a bammer. Fuck him.
He's a bammer.
I mean, yeah, there's that too.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Jesus forgive him, maybe.
Nah, not even Jesus likes that one. You can't say roll tide and be a Christian. I'm sorry, that shit does not work.
Roll tide. Now I'm gonna go fuck my sister.
Yeah, you can't fuck your sister. Corey Mullins.
Bruh, what else can you say? Realest nigga in the ink.
What you say, JC3? The bruh.
He black.
He's so fucking not.
Yeah, that's why JAC hates his ass.
No. To me, Corey Mullins.
You don't believe fish?
Best counterpuncher in the ink. I don't know that
that motherfucker can kill you with 2 words.
Yeah,
like that's the worst thing about him is you can spend 10 minutes thinking of a reply to him and come back with a 15-word comment and bro will hit you with 2 words that will just fucking kill you. Like, what you gonna do with that?
You know, I don't think that I've ever seen him make a post.
No, I've seen some, but
you know, but usually he kind of stalks the threads and just fucking like. You know, I think he might just pick out whoever thinks they're doing something at that time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But
he's an opportunist.
Damn right. That's what happens, man. You're from the hood. You got to be an opportunist.
Where is he from? What is his background? You know anything on him?
I know he's from Ardmore, Tennessee, which tells me that there's probably not an actual ghetto where he's from. It's really just, it's really, I think he lives close to Mike Jackson, because I think that's near the border. And because I've seen them, talk about things that were going on around that area. But, I mean, to be honest with you, I have no fuck. I mean, the character, the bro that we helped create with him, it came out of nowhere. It wasn't designed like that. It's just us fucking with him. And in my mind, he's from the hard streets of Memphis. You know what I'm saying?
Well, speaking of being from Memphis, Steven Slaughter.
Steven Slaughter. That's a loaded fucking question right there, man.
Dude. You got to pick a side of Slaughter to talk about.
I didn't like Slaughter at first, man, to be honest with you. Not at all. Because at the time that he came in to the dungeon is what I'm talking about. When the time he came in, it was real touchy in there. We were trying to feel our way out, after that ant shit, and we were trying to figure out, what we were going to do, who we were going to be as a group. And I had so many people coming at me about all his posts and all the shit, because he just doesn't give a fuck. But the more I talk to him, the more I look at his shit, I laughed at everything he posted, I mean, it was funny as fuck. It's just, I had so many other people coming at me about the problems, that they felt they had with his post. And that's when we came up with there's no rules for the dungeon. I mean, it's, and the more I talked to him and got to know him, I can't ask for a better guy.
Yeah, he is a good dude. I remember when he first came in, I was happy to see another LSU fan with some sense other than me and JC3. And me and him kind of clicked off, and we were text messaging and fucking voice chatting each other and shit. And when all that happened, he called me. He's like, dude, you mad at me too? I was like, no. I said, I see what happened. I see the people are touchy. I said, just give it a second. Things will come around. And I seen that. And I think Holly was the one that really went to fucking bat for him.
Dude, all the bitches went to bat for him. Like, this nigga is a fucking pussy magnet.
Fucking lady killer, huh?
Yeah, because, I mean, I don't get it. No offense to you, Slaughter, but you an ugly motherfucker. How all these bitches love you like that? I don't get it.
He probably won't even listen. You ain't got no offense to him. But
I believe everybody's gonna be listening to this one.
They probably will.
If they don't, they get in the boot.
Nah, we ain't gonna boot nobody. Unless we lose tomorrow, then I might boot a couple motherfuckers.
Dude, if that's the case, it's a good thing I ain't had, man. I'd have booted every fucking body yesterday.
Well, that's why we didn't.
I didn't cry in the car. I cried on the way to the car. By the time I got to the car, I'm good.
This nigga couldn't even make it to the car to cry.
No.
It's just kind of like with Dred, man. It took Dred's been smacking with us since the MySpace days, which was 2008, and we just made him an admin recently because I always figured that if I made him an admin, it wouldn't take but 5 minutes for the SEC cover picture to be a picture of the swamp. He's just there is no he's just what was that guy I saw that clip a long time ago where the guy for Bama a long time ago, the guy was running down the damn sidelines and the guy came off the sidelines, the Bama player came off the sidelines and tackled the guy that was running down the fucking sidelines, and they asked him after the game why he did it. He said, it's just too much Bama in me. That's Dred. There's just too much Florida in that boy, man. It's just too much.
Me and... All right, go ahead.
That's the way I feel. I try to tackle my TV anytime Bama starts running because, hell, we know half my defense can't fucking tackle.
Y'all really must hate them motherfuckers. We ain't got to play them every year. I hate we got to play you motherfuckers every year.
I hate that I got to ride to that state to get to Louisiana. That's why I don't never go to Louisiana no more because fuck Bama. They'll ride right through Tuscaloosa. It's the wonder I ain't got a job for terrorist shit.
I was listening to the first Jack Shack before we did this tonight, and one of the lines that stuck with me was JC3 telling Matt the only good thing to come out of Bama was I-20, and that shit cracked me the fuck up.
That's the truth.
Yep.
I was preaching. Sorry.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I also want to touch on something at the beginning of the first Jack Shack. JC3 said since the Booker's not here, just let me take this opportunity to say fuck Florida. I ain't heard you say fuck Florida once yet, motherfuckers. On this one.
I ain't said fuck Florida.
I live closer than your brother, motherfucker. Don't think I won't make a ride.
That's cool. What you want to drink when you get here?
Whatever you have, bro.
Yeah, like I ain't never had my ass whooped before. Got my ass whooped yesterday.
Do tell.
No, he's talking about the ball game.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really call that an ass whooping, man. I mean, that was a good fucking game. It really was.
It was, but it'd have been better if we wouldn't have lost. But I guess at least we got pictures.
Yeah, well, that's just
hell.
Yeah, I just remember Jack fucking talking up that Lane guy, and when old boy hit that fucking home run in the ninth, the only thing that popped in my mind was fucking Jack. Like I can't wait to see the fucking picture of his profile. I remember when y'all made that fucking bet the other day, and I was thinking,
I cussed the fucker under my breath as soon as he made that bet. I told him something not to bring that ball.
Well, what happens is, as soon as I saw that, I immediately went to Jack's profile to see what his cover picture was, because I wanted to see what his fucking profile was going to look like as a whole with a Gator picture up there. And goddamn it, if that wasn't the best fucking the SEC champion LSU cover picture with a Gator baseball profile picture, it was fucking amazing.
If I ain't the biggest fucking bandwagon on this for people who don't know about profile picture bets. Anyway, I'm glad you brought that up. I got 6 fucking minutes, so I'm no longer John Go Gators. Fucking Andy Sharp.
Oh, you still got 6 minutes? I'm glad we got to start this with you as a Gator fan.
Yeah, I'm a fucking no. That's not what happened.
Fucking fell out.
Andy killed your ass with one line.
Oh my god. He has fucking ruined me this year. I had deleted all the pictures off my phones, all the memes and shit. I don't keep that shit on my phone. I fill up with emails and all that shit, and I got work, so my fucking phone gets full of memory. So I delete shit. And I think you was hitting me with something. So I was like, I need a fucking picture. And I just dug through my phone. I said, there's a damn fish from a fucking vacation I took in Atlanta, the Atlanta Aquarium. This big ass fish, I said, and I posted that picture, and I even said, I just ain't got nothing else to post, And the fucking Andy took that picture and made 100 memes out of it. He fucking destroyed Courtney with it to the point that he had to delete it. He had to delete the picture. Did you see that one?
What? Well, it's because she was texting the shit out of him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She fucking.
He pissed her off.
He went crazy X on her, which Andy asked me. He says, "Is this too far?" And I was like, "Not for the ink." He said, "That's an insult for anybody who's a member of the Ink to fucking even ask that question." I mean, shut the fuck up.
The only thing I can figure is he might have caught her on Sandy Vag Week or PMS as they call it, whatever the hell it is.
Swamp pussy.
That's it.
I feel bad for that lazy river, man. That lazy river. The water's gonna be fucking green. It's gonna look like a dirty ass bathtub in an old nasty trailer park.
You say when Courtney gets out of it?
Yeah, man.
Are they gonna sell corn dogs on this river or no?
Well, they want me there. They better.
You're right.
I've embraced that, dude. I fucking love the corn dog shit. That don't bother me a bit. But
no. Griffith Park Stadium does smell like piss and mustard. Go Tigers.
Oh me.
Fuck that stadium, man. I know my parents. I've never been to Tiger Stadium, but my parents been in. My dad told me that's the loudest fucking place he's ever been in his life. And we were there when I don't know if y'all remember this, but in 2006. When Florida and South Carolina played, and it came down to a field goal at the end of the game with no time left. Ryan Suckup, kicker for Carolina, we'd already blocked an extra point earlier in the game, but this motherfucker was clutch. Like he did not miss. He's still kicking field goals in the NFL, but they line up and all they got to do is kick a field goal to win the game, and Jarvis Moss blocked it, saved our season, sent us to the national championship, and that was loud, and my dad was there, and he said that Tiger Stadium was louder than that. So,
I've been in just a few college stadiums. The 2 biggest one was Clemson and LSU, and it's not even close to the same. It's not worthy of comparison. Clemson fans sit and bitch the entire time, And yeah, and they're fucking annoying. And LSU fans, yeah, they complain. But when the like, especially the defense,
is an idiot.
And when the defense hits the field, it's all cheers. And if they get a 3 and out, they all start doing the Ric Flair fucking bow, you know.
Oh my god. Man, like I was saying, I mean, half of my family are diehard Gamecocks alumni. They're fucking, they're boosters. They're, they season ticket holders, and so I grew up. You live in South Carolina, you gotta pick a side. I don't give a fuck who your team is. You gotta pick a side when you live in South Carolina. And Clemson fans just make it easy on them.
I remember when I was in Carolina, they went 0-11 one year, and then the next year they won their opening game and tore the fucking field goal post down and paraded it around Columbia.
Yeah, well, they went 1-21 over the course of 2 seasons.
With Lou Holtz, wasn't it?
And sold out that stadium more times than Clemson sold theirs out in that 2-year stretch.
No,
you gotta give it to them Gamecock fans. Them motherfuckers don't care how bad you whoop their ass; they will keep showing up.
They will do that. Props to that, I guess. But no, Mike.
Yeah, I guess. Fuck them. It's baseball season.
Mike, with what's going on in the ink right now between Smackcast and everything else we got going on, it is down season, and by that I mean it's not football season. Basketball and baseball carry a decent load, but it's still not the football season. What do you see? What are the highlights in the ink right now?
In the ink, the SEC site, man, it stays busy. You can thank Dredd for that. I know Bill and Andy like to bitch and cry, bloody up them tampons over Dredd posting shit. But to be honest with you, I wish they'd shut the fuck up. Dredd he's a fucking god in the ink, as far as I'm concerned, and a lot of other people are concerned. I just think they need to shut the fuck up. I'm tired of him whining about his fucking post. Shut the fuck up. Seriously. I'm tired.
That's the Andy and Bill.
And Andy and William McGorry, or whatever, however the fuck you pronounce his name. And to be honest with you, those are 2 of my favorite smackers. They always will be, because them niggas bring the heat. They do. And I just think, and I know that a lot of it is them just fucking with Dredd, but there's a certain, there's a certain validity to what they're saying, because you can tell that it actually bothers them. These motherfuckers, bro, and Andy, it's like they brought Randy Beater in to help them fuck with him about it, and I think it's funny, you know what I'm saying, but at the same time, the other day, they were getting kind of bent out of shape about it. Fuck them. That's pretty much our motto is fuck them. So.
And the thing about Dredd is that I'm in another group with him that's actually not in the ink, and he posts
fucking traitor.
He posts just as much in there as he does, and so he fucking runs around and he starts shit. But I'm gonna tell you, man, that other site was the one he tagged me in, and he said, "Y'all want to join?" He said, if y'all want to slap some bitches around, come with me. And he wasn't talking about doing the bullshit that used to go on. He was talking about talking shit. Because he had fucking 10 fucking LSU guys that would not get off his nuts. He would post and then
them guys, fuck them guys.
I'm glad I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, dude, you'd eat them motherfuckers up like fucking. Oh God.
Yeah.
I was told that the only reason I didn't make a profile picture bet was because I didn't have confidence in my team. Oh yeah, that's it. I'm not a fan. They win.
I just think that as long as we've been doing this shit and it's at the level of assholery that goes on in the ink, I just don't think anybody else is ready for that kind of shit. I think if I was to go to another site and try to smack on it, I'd be kicked out with record fucking time. What's the point of that? Why go stay in somebody else's house when I got my own?
Dude, the only reason I ever join other sites is because we fucking light into each other so much that sometimes it'll get. I don't want to say no, not boring. I don't want to say predictable, but that I know Bama's arguments now. When it comes to football season, I know what Bama's going to say. Pretty much.
What are they going to say right now? That's what I want to know. You fucking let Ohio State beat you, after talking all that fucking shit, and to make it even worse, it was Urban fucking Meyer who did it. And as much as I can't stand that motherfucker, I was pulling for Ohio State. I am not gonna fucking lie.
Dude,
That's the real deal.
Mike, how do you think I feel every year with Bama? They beat our ass with our coach.
I just wish. I just wish Nick Saban would die, man. To be honest with you.
I second.
I mean, if he would retire, we wouldn't have to wish death on him. But
no, fuck that. I want him to die.
Okay, yeah, fucking die, you little.
Because if he just retires, he can always come out of retirement. You know what I mean?
Die, you little sawed-off bastard.
Yeah, there's no coming back from being dead, man. And after what he did to my Dolphins, man, you know.
Because if somebody gets me off too, I would not be the next head coach of Alabama. Oh, look at me, I'm the next head coach of me. You know what? Fuck Alabama. I'm a bitch.
You know, when you're in the best fucking conference in college football, that happens because I'm a Falcons fan and Bobby Petrino did the shit to us going to Arkansas. You know, so I'm an LSU fan, so that fucking railed on me pretty good.
Where's he coaching, like State or some shit?
No, he's fucking back in Louisville.
Airport High School.
He's back in fucking Louisville.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it. If I was coaching the Falcons, I'd go to Arkansas too. That's a lateral move.
That's LSU treachery you just threw out of your mouth there, bro. You don't
How is that? I don't understand how in LSU and Arkansas. I guess it's because of the borders, but like I never understood why that was the main problem.
Neither one of us have another in-state school.
Yeah.
And you know.
Yeah, and the fact that they right there, they think since they on top on the map that they the shit, but you know what?
Well, who was that? Louisiana Monroe that beat Bama years back?
They beat Bama a few years back. They beat Arkansas 2 years ago, and then they took Auburn to overtime.
Yeah, Louisiana Monroe's won more SEC championships than Arkansas has.
Yeah, they really have. And I'm an alumni. My ignorant ass actually has a bachelor's degree, and I'm an alumni of ULM. So I fucking love it when they do that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I always love to see a smart school. I just don't like to see it.
Go, Joe.
As long as they ain't beating us, yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah, I just don't like getting beat by Georgia Southern.
Oh, my God.
Because it's funny as fuck until it happens to you. You know what I mean?
This is just an audio recording, so y'all can't see this, but Gator just cringed when he said Georgia Southern. I mean, he tried to smile through it, but...
Yeah.
But, you know,
I'm blaming my cringe too.
What was that school y'all didn't beat last year? First game of the season?
Oh, well, Idaho. They canceled the game after the opening kickoff.
Y'all had that's amazing. Y'all had fucking
he ran it back 75 fucking yards, and then they called the game.
Yeah. Y'all had 75 yards per play and still didn't win. How's that fucking feel?
It felt better than the 4-8. It felt better than the 4-8 season the year before.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Yeah, I always watch for you to declare it's basketball season. That's my cue to start fucking with you about baseball.
I thought you were going to start talking about the fact that Billy Donovan left. I was going to hang the fuck up on you and be done with this conversation. What
the fuck do I know about hoop ball?
On a serious note, how you let Donovan go?
What do you mean how we let him go?
I know.
This is America, motherfucker. You can do what you want to do.
Well, I know, but I know Gators got money down there.
Freedom.
Yeah, I mean, they got money. They just don't throw money at the facilities.
Well, I mean, y'all saved money the last few years with Muschamp, so.
Well, I'm not going to sit here and talk money with a fucking LSU fan. All right? I'm not going to do that. You broke fucking bastards.
Hey, my school's broke. I'm doing just fine.
You need to donate.
That's why you ain't got no picture on this motherfucker.
Well,
I know how it is, man. Pickens County's a motherfucker, dude.
I'm even worse than that. I'm in Oconee.
Yeah,
you like to go to Pickens and just keep going.
Yeah.
I'm between Pickens and Georgia, so fuck to begin with.
Greenville County wasn't fucked up enough for him, so he moved to Pickens or fucking Oconee.
Too many faggots in Greenville.
Yeah. So back to this name association game you were playing. We kind of skipped the fuck off of that. I'm a little intrigued by that.
You want me to go back to that?
I'm sure you got a list.
I don't. No. Here's my fucking. Here's my fucking. My
you don't have
talking
one.
points.
I got one, see?
Oh, do you? Oh, let's hit one of your favorites. Oh, who was you? Go ahead, throw it out, Joe.
Dustin Monday.
Who?
Ain't he an Auburn fan? Who's the Auburn fan? The Dustin bitch.
Fluffy.
No, that's Bradley Good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Debbie. My bad.
Yeah, Fluffy's, he's funny, but he's fat as fuck. And I think that's what endears him to me. You know? He's got I mean, what do you want me to say? He's got a kind face. I mean, fuck, man.
That a mother could love.
Yeah, Dustin Monday.
Dustin Monday is actually a huge fucking help to Smackcast. He's big in the pro wrestling side. I'm not real sure what his collegiate allegiance is. I'm sure that's how he came to us.
Man, he's an awesome fan. I know who he is, man. I'm just talking shit. Yeah. He's alright, I guess. I mean, you know, he's just another face in the crowd to me. Just another motherfucker I can slay.
Just like most Auburn fans. Another face in the crowd.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know if y'all remember him, but Chris Champion. He was like the quintessential Auburn fan, dude. He was the man. And he lost a bunch of weight and started going to the gym and got buff and got him a hot ass girlfriend, and now he don't smack.
Actually, I don't remember him. I don't remember the cat.
Funny how that works.
I remember Chris Champion being around. That's been a little bit ago.
I'm still friends with him on Facebook. He we still converse here and there on his own personal shit, but he doesn't really smack anymore. It's kind of like Bubba. Bubba went and got him a life, and now he don't need us no more.
Bastard.
Bubba. Yeah.
Another bammer. I'm actually kind of glad he fucking vacates from time to time because there's enough fucking bammers. One of the things I tell the new LSU fans when they start trying to talk shit to Bama, I say no. I say we have a fucking hate week with them. There's too many of them motherfuckers. I'm not going to bat with your ass right now. We're playing.
Well, it's not even like it used to be. Like you used to not even be able to. You couldn't say shit about Bama without getting fucking bum rushed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, about 25 of these motherfuckers, you know, and we, you know, over the years, we've weeded out the fuckworth and kept the good ones. And I don't know, to be honest with you, man, it's once you become friends with these people, it's harder to talk shit to them, you know?
No, I mean, we're bagging on Bubba right now because fuck him, but when I bought a new stove, I took out my old one, it was hardwired. I called him to fucking tell me, because he's a fucking carpenter, you know?
Yeah, he's a genius when it comes to that shit.
Yeah, I called him, and he fucking walked me through installing my new stove, and the sumbitch works, and my house ain't blowed up, so props to Larry Moore.
Yeah. You know? Also, fuck him because he's a bank man.
Right?
Yeah, we can't.
I mean, we're talking about Bubba, man. To be honest with you, I mean, that whole, I hate to go back to it, but that whole thing with Ant and shit, he was the one that kind of brought that shit to my attention. And to be honest with you, I think it's kind of creepy that he was like trolling fucking Florida mugshots to. I mean, because my question is, why the fuck were you trolling Florida mugshots?
No, dude, that fucking guy that Ant fucking rubbed the wrong way posted his fucking mugshot, and then everybody got curious to how legit it was. Then fucking Ant got arrested again.
Well, see, I didn't even know anything about any of it until Bubba sent me a message, and then I called him and we had a conversation about it, and I mean that was the first I had heard about it. Ant he had me more snowed than anybody else because I was like his confidant. And
he fucking he messaged me and was like, or I might have reached out to him, and I say, so what the fuck's going on? He told me straight up. He said I have my own fucking business, has my fucking name on it. He said I will not be associated with a motherfucker robbing from old people.
Yeah, no doubt.
And that was his whole stance on it, and I think he's one pretty much flipped it. You know,
well, that's why I say Bubba gets more credit than anything for, you know, the state that the Smack Inc. is in now, because you know how, I mean, back then it was just fucking, it was exhausting, man. It was, I mean, I told you earlier, I was so close to quitting several times because of just the shit storms. Like the shit storm, let me be honest with you about that shit. The next time, Chris Witt, I know you're listening, you fucking obnoxious piece of shit. The next time you use the word shit storm on my fucking site, I promise you, you will regret it. That is a thing of the past. That's an Ant thing to do. Go fuck yourself. Shut up. Shave that gay ass goatee you got on your fucking chin. And why can't y'all fire this motherfucker on Smackcast, by the way? I fast forward through every time he starts to talk. I got to fast forward through it, and I miss some interesting shit that Phenom and Jack's talking about. Go to sleep, motherfucker.
Shit, after all that shit went down, I almost felt bad after the shit storm that happened ahead of time with old Hogwild.
Oh my god, I'm the one that I got accused of asking her for naked pictures and shit. Like, have you ever seen this?
I remember that shit. Fucking Dennis the Menace looking bitch.
Donkey face looking motherfucker.
Dude, titties are titties.
I don't know. No, that's not true.
No, dog. I got bigger tits than that.
Yeah, no, that was, she, I don't even want to talk about that. I mean, that's like recently, Mike and Carney, who's one of my boys on the site, I think he changed his profile picture or something in memory of that Jamie Collins. I don't know if y'all remember her. She's the one that, she died in that tornado.
Robinson.
Yeah, and I hated that one. When we were smacking together. I mean, I couldn't stand it. Her and that guy Dwayne Hodges. You remember him?
No, off the top of my head, no.
But I think JC3 probably remembers. He was around before you, a little bit before you. But yeah,
I remember.
I have such a bad taste in my mouth about that era of Smack Inc. that I couldn't even. And I know it sounds terrible, but I couldn't even bring myself to feel sympathy for what Mike was trying to. Because, I mean, she was such a fucking, I mean, I hate to say it about somebody who died, but I mean, it was just bad, dude. I'm just going to stop talking about that before I fucking piss off a lot of people.
Man, I mean, dude, it fucking is what it is. I'm not one of those people that all of a sudden I care about a motherfucker after they pass away.
No, it's the fakest thing ever.
I mean,
thing ever to talk shit about somebody while they're alive, and then when they die, you're like, oh, that's so fucking sad. Like, quit.
I love that person.
Yeah, I just.
They dead. Fuck them anyway. Yeah, piss all over your flowers.
No, it's like.
I mean, I'm not gonna piss on anybody's flowers, but I mean, goddamn, dude, what the fuck?
JC3 had a fuck back in the day. He lost that sumbitch. I don't even think he used it. I think he just lost it.
I fell out of my pocket one day walking through school, and I ain't never go back looking for it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that's the fakest thing ever, man. Is to dislike someone and while they're alive, and then immediately. Because I remember like Mike, and he I think he grew closer to her after she got kicked out of the groups, and he was still talking, smacking with her on another group. I don't know if y'all remember Bama's Beach Bum. He was the biggest piece of shit alive, but
and that's his group that you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. And Philip Mitchell, maybe is his name. I don't fucking know, but I hated that dude. And I think Mike was in that group, and I think he got closer to her after she left. And but I remember him bagging on. I mean, horrible. Like, and I'm not calling Mike fake because I think he's a real guy. I think he's a stand-up dude, and I like him a lot. I think he's a great dude, but I just couldn't agree with. I couldn't go along with grieving someone that I couldn't stand.
I was in that other group for a while that you're talking about, and an Arkansas player died one year, and everybody's sad or something. I was like, yeah, that's too bad. And they're like, you don't sound sincere. I was like, I'm fucking not. I was like, I never cared about the guy. I said, millions of motherfuckers die every day that I don't know anything about, and you think I'm supposed to single out one fucker that you have some tie to, and I'm supposed to care. I mean,
that's why I pick on Pat Summitt. I think her Alzheimer's is fucking hilarious to me because fuck Tennessee. That's how I feel about it, and at the same time, it might be in bad taste, but so fucking what? You know what I mean? I got a fucked up sense of humor. If you don't like it, change the fucking channel.
People that act like they care about more than them and theirs are full of fucking shit.
I don't agree with being a ruthless bastard 6 days a week and then somebody dies and the next day you're fucking compassionate and shit. Shut the fuck up.
No, I've been known to laugh at shit that don't need to be laughed at, but oh well, it ain't my fault. I was made this way.
Yeah. I can't help what's funny to me.
I have learned a little bit of the golden rule when we're not doing Smackcast or not doing the SEC shit, the Smack shit, that I just gotta fucking be quiet sometimes. My dad had a friend pass away a couple weeks ago, and he had worked for the company I worked for, and they asked me, they're like, oh, this is so sad. I said, fuck him, he done it to himself. You're a 60-year-old man still running meth through your fucking nose and shit through your veins. You're gonna fucking die.
You don't smell just drinking. Damn, that smells awful.
The meth?
I don't like meth. I like the way it smells.
God.
And everybody kind of looked at me like,
hey, JC3, put the fucking light bulb down, man. We're doing something right now.
No, it ain't the light bulb. No, dog, I'm good. You put this shit back in the freezer, man. Somebody you wiping your hands on. No, dog, ain't no mess. I'd probably be better off with mess.
I didn't know we were going to have another special guest.
Is that Buckethead in the back?
No, that's my bartender, dog. Sorry,
Okay.
my bad.
He got a friend called Buckethead, and I was up there at JC's, at his house once upon a time, and the guy sits there and brings up a conversation, and he says, man, I lost my car today. Joe asked him.
That was Buckethead.
Yeah, Joe asked him, well, what happened? He said, I don't want to talk about it. I looked at him and I said, what the fuck did you bring it up for? And he kind of fucking glared at me, and Jody looked at him and said, ain't nothing you can do with that. He said, don't even try.
You can try.
Funny thing is, that's the same one that decided to go on a shopping spree at my house while I was going to Cherokee on my anniversary. Nah, that ain't, the Buckethead's a totally different animal.
Yeah, you should have went there.
I asked Jack about that earlier, man. We were talking about, on the phone, we were talking about, situations we had been in and people we had dealt with and drugs and shit like that. And I brought that up. I said, didn't your brother's house get robbed because of some shit like that before? And he's like, yeah. And I just remember thinking, what I told him was, like, I would never let somebody, have access to my fucking house if I knew that they were fucked up. So I just want to call you a dumb motherfucker for that.
Yeah.
No, the sad part is they shouldn't have been fucked up. That's one of my best friends for years. They got with some stupid bitch
And turned him out.
She pretty much got him turning tricks. Now, best way I could put it.
Yeah.
The power of the PUSS.
See,
Yeah, he was the type of person he'd rather pester me to death for $2 than he would to steal from me. And then he got to fucking with her, and I don't know, she's taking him down the road he don't need to go down. But needless to say, I've cut all ties with him. But on the funny note, the day I cut all ties with him, he tried to call me at 11:30 at night to come pick him up because he wrecked his car. I didn't answer. I found out a couple of days later that he totaled his car, but
see, you
that's
should.
neither here nor there.
You should have let him go on and tried me that day, and we could have called it paying it forward.
It could have ended the whole fucking relationship right then. You'd still have your shit.
He got most of his shit back.
You're right. I got all my shit back except for maybe a couple packs of ramen noodles. But if you willing to steal some ramen noodles, right? You got, dude, stole ramen noodles. But no, 90% of what they took was my wife's shit. So
Yeah, you should.
the only thing they really got to find,
you were good.
they cashed out my Jose Cuervo, so that was kind of fucked up. But
yeah, you keep the wife's jewelry, man. Just make sure you ain't take my fucking liquor.
You should just went on and let me dust him up. Fucking powdered his ass for him, sent him down the fucking road like you made me do all my goddamn friends. Oh my God, Gator.
I don't know why, but JC3 reminds me of Harvey Updike.
oh shit!
I don't know what you're just a ruthless bastard.
Oh man, one of my friends would pop off to him. He'd pull me to the side and tell me that they said some of the ugliest, fucking dumbest shit you ever heard, And I'd be done kicked their ass. Come to find out, all they did was smart back off to him.
Yeah.
I was his little fucking pit bull.
I wasn't old enough to do nothing. It wasn't fair.
No, you was too old to do anything.
Well, yeah, you get my point. For real. Not a little bastard. You gotta come whoop his ass. That's what little brothers are for. See that little bastard? Go there and whoop his ass.
Well, after you...
That being the little bulldog he was.
I never asked no questions.
See, me and my little brother we were 2 years apart, so we were closer in age. So, and, I never sicked anybody. He hadn't sicked him on anybody here. But I just whipped a lot of ass for him when he was real young. By the time he hit teenage years, we were whipping ass together. If one of us was fighting, the other one was fighting, even if it was a fair fight. That's how we looked at it. That shit looks like too much fun for him to be doing it by himself.
Yeah, no shit. Why'd you hit him? Why'd you hit him? Because you did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That conversation has actually been had several times.
Yeah.
I just remember people used to say, "Why can't y'all fight by yourself?" Like, why?
We are by ourselves.
I'm a fan of odds. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what did Dad used to say? Hell, pick up a stick and whoop his ass.
Yeah, I ain't never seen no rule.
Yeah, Herb Dean ain't never officiated one of mine.
Nope. I just remember my dad telling me when I was a kid, if you get in a fight, I'm not telling you to get in a fight, but if you get in a fight and you come home with your ass whooped, you're getting your ass whooped again. So I was never. I just was never one to want to test out the old man. That was my problem.
Now, you might have been our long lost brother. We heard.
Home from school talking about Daddy got suspended for what? Fighting. Well, did you win? Yeah. He's like, that's good. I'd hate if you get your ass whooped twice in one day.
Dude.
Come on in here and lean over.
Grab the sheets.
I will pass that useful knowledge on to my son. Believe me.
Dude, man, the biggest punking I ever got, my dad punked me in his fucking office. Jody was there. I got suspended for fighting, and we go to his office he sent you on some mission, but you had to go see him first, and I went with you. And I walked in there, and he had that fucking stare on me, you know? Like, you know, what the fuck are you doing here? You know, he knew I was suspended. It wasn't no secret, but he fucking put that stare on me, and my goddamn head dropped. He said, I guess y'all need some lunch money.
That sounds about right.
But I dropped that head, man. You know, Pops wasn't scared to whip my ass in his fucking office. You know, I mean,
what was that? I remember on that Jack Shack first episode, y'all were talking about finishing moves. Like, if you had a finishing move, what would it be?
Goldberg.
Yeah,
Jackhammer, or
yeah, he was hitting me with what he called the Predator.
Yeah.
And he was hitting me with it for, you know, I mean, what Goldberg come out in the late 90s, mid to late 90s?
Yeah, late 90s, I believe.
Yeah, we moved to Carolina in 94. He was hitting me with it in Oak Grove before we ever went.
Fucking Goldberg.
We moved Thanksgiving in 93.
Yeah, 93, yeah. But,
I probably would have liked Goldberg, man, back in the day. I mean, I know I give all y'all shit about that wrestling, but I really did used to be a fan, you know, and I just got fucking Goldberg. I mean, I liked what they were doing with him back then, but you know, he played for Georgia, man. So
yeah, that's the thing I got to give props to fucking Chris Witt for. Him and Matt's fucking passion for wrestling is what got me back into
it. Don't give Witt no credit. Don't give him no fucking credit. He doesn't deserve credit, man. He deserves. He's just. I like Witt. Don't get me wrong. I think he's a good guy. And I'm happy for what he's going through in life with his kids and all that stuff. And I think his kids are beautiful. I think he married way out of his fucking league. But
hey, now easy on that shit, because I did too. I married upper class.
So did I. Mine makes him. I mean, every time we go out, people are looking at me like, "How the fuck did you get her?" But no.
Some alcohol, bitches. Try it.
This is gonna seem like a recurring topic with me, but. You know, ever since Smackcast, and by the way, let me just say that Smackcast, I'm extremely proud of what y'all done with this shit, man, because y'all are taking the ink to a whole nother level. And, you know, the other groups.
I thought you was busy.
Is this motherfucker serious right now?
He's not talking to us.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Well, we take
this Smackcast thing. Yeah, I like Witt, man, I do, but every time I listen to it, man, his segments are when he just annoys the shit out of me, man. I mean, and I know you're listening to this, Witt, so you can go fuck yourself if you don't like my opinion, but, you know, go Gators and shut the fuck up. That's pretty much how I feel about it.
He definitely brings a different approach to the game.
My favorite part of Smackcast is hearing you give him shit. Seriously.
That's part of my favorite part too, but yeah, that's what we fucking do. So y'all tune in next week. You'll probably hear a fucking Witt fucking fireback, and then Gator had to go on Phenom's pulpit.
Oh no! The next stop is the big show.
No, you gonna jump on the Smackcast, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna come in there and fucking. There's gonna be no wrestling talk on that episode. I mean, I tried to listen to the Booker's Office, that episode he made with Jamie Reeves, and to be honest with you, I didn't. Yeah, I would agree 100%. They didn't. That's just not my cup of tea. Well, what really got me was when he said that the next episode was going to be PG-13 because his wife's going to be on it. And I was like, if it's going to be PG-13, I listened to the first episode for about 45 seconds, and then I fast forwarded about 2 or 3 minutes, and I was just as bored with with what I found on the fast forward as I was with the beginning. You know, I think he's a fucking cancer to your fucking podcast.
I'm sure there's somebody that loves him. You know, it might just be his mom and his wife. But
no, his parents said it. He told everybody that his parents don't like him either. Remember?
Oh man, no, I don't remember that.
I'm just fucking with you, man. I remember he said his dad's an asshole or something, and his mom wouldn't. his mom wanted to smoke cigarettes around his baby or some shit like that.
Shit. Our dad fucking scared us too much to even tell other people he was an asshole.
But I tell him now.
My dad's
I love my dad, but he's an asshole. Especially at work. Oh my God. See how I used to work for that man. I love his dad. No, he's my daddy, so I guess I get the asshole from him.
Yeah. But yeah, I just think, I like the Smackcast shit, man. I really do. I know I fuck with y'all about it. I don't listen to it and all that shit, but I listen. You know, I mean, that's like, there's nothing on them sites I don't see, you know, unless it's on any of the groups other than NFL, Dungeon, or the SEC. You know, if you're talking shit on another, that's why somebody one time they said I posted something in the Dungeon a long time ago. I can't remember what it was, but they said I can't remember who it was that said why didn't you just post that as a status or post that in the NASCAR group or something? I forgot what group it was, but it was off topic, and we had a group for that topic. And they were like, "Why didn't you just post it?" That famous, "We've got a group for that" line. And I was like, "Because I wanted people to see it."
Because I knew what the fuck I want on my GO Gators.
Why would I go post in the First World Problem site if I want people to see what I'm posting? I mean, all these secondary sites are fucking pointless to me. If it was left up to me, we'd have 4 or 5 sites and that'd be it. But unfortunately, there's a panel of motherfuckers making decisions now. Nobody seems to be making any decisions, to be honest.
Yeah, we're just kind of fucking cruising now, and that's fun.
That's exactly how I wanted it.
Yeah.
You know, I just figured we didn't. Because I remember back in the day, I used to say that the boardroom was mine and Ant's inbox, and that was the truth. You know, I mean, your membership, it completely 100% depended on what happened in our private conversations, and I just remember being turned off by that whole idea. You know, and I just wanted to. My main thing was to give it back to the people, even if I don't like some of them.
You know, it takes all kinds, but you know, Ant
was. Wit, I'm talking to you, motherfucker.
Oh my God, come on, man. You know I got to work with this fucking guy.
My GO Gators, while I'm thinking about it, you tell them next time, don't be fucking Smackcast up because they think they got some new and improved idea.
I just think he takes
a dog ain't gonna hunt.
I think he gets. I mean, I don't know this for a fact, but he just seems like the kind of guy that would get actually angry about the outcome of a professional wrestling match. You know, and how the fuck, you know, and I mean, and if I'm wrong about that, I'm wrong about it, but I'm willing to put $1,000 on it says I'm not. And anybody that gets that worked up about something that's fucking fake, you heard what I said, fake as fuck. You need a life.
And see, right there, he would tell you, it's not fake, it's staged.
It's staged. Do you know what else is staged? Never mind, I'm not going to say that, man. I'm not even going to say that.
He's nuts.
Got him.
Got me.
Oh, damn.
I don't know, man. Wit, for some reason, Wit's in my crosshairs right now. I can bag on a lot of them. That's why I'm still really intrigued about this name association game.
Well, you know, come NFL, well, I'm not going to fucking throw Wit back out there to you. Goddamn, I'm already going to have to piece him back together.
You could have not done that game, and I still would have took it. He's on my piece of paper. Top of the list. Bag on Wit.
He's gonna take that as an honor coming from you. Yeah, fuck.
Somebody's like that Matt GO Gators guy. He's on.
Oh yeah. I was curious to how your fucking mornings went. You wake up in the morning, you know. See, like I get up in the middle of the night, go piss. So I'm not one of those guys. As soon as I fucking wake up, I gotta rush to the fucking bathroom. You know, I can kind of chill and stretch and yawn and grab my phone and look. You know, I figure whenever you grab your phone, you know, I don't know, like I said, you know, how exactly your morning plays out, but you grab your phone and you say, what's going on in the fucking ink this morning? And I know you do that because me and you are the only early motherfuckers on the board usually because, as your word said, hustlers are always up early.
Yeah, and everybody's lazy.
So I figure you see...
Whoa. I ain't lazy. I be reading that shit when I'm taking the morning dues.
I figure,
motherfucker got to say, yeah, that's about right. Scroll. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what Matt Go Gators got to do with my fucking morning piss.
Yeah, well, I figure you've learned by now not to change clothes till after you look at your phone, because every time you see him, you got to feel like you just busted off in his mouth.
Man, you can't hate on MGG Jr.
Oh, come on, man. Look.
Hey, man, what was that old saying? Imitation is the highest form of flattery.
Yeah, you go change your picture tomorrow to something you don't even fucking like. Go change it to the fucking Tampa Bay Devil Rays. He'll do it to follow you around.
Yeah, no, because he did that. He was. I think he takes trolling to another level.
Oh, he's a pro.
Yeah, and he's funny as hell. He is, but I'm curious to see what his next one's going to be, because the shit only lasts 60 days, and then you can change your name again.
Yeah.
But I want to see who.
I had to read it twice to get the name right. I still wanted to say it was Mike Go Gators. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. There ain't no fucking A in Mike.
Yeah, he confuses people. He confuses people with that shit. It's a good thing he's clever. It's a good thing he's clever and he's got some level of intelligence, because it'd be horrible if people were getting him confused with somebody who was a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that wouldn't be nice.
I hope his next victim is with him. I hope, you know what I mean? I really do. I hope he changes his picture to fucking Mr. Magoo and doesn't cuss at all. I just can't stand when somebody cusses and it sounds forced. Like, that's just how I fucking talk. You know what I mean? And, I got a wit ache over here.
That means your ass hurts.
Damn.
Man. So what else is going on in the ink, man? Slaughter got some pussy recently. Let's talk about that.
Oh man, you gonna put him out? You gonna put?
Let's talk about Slaughter's dick a little bit.
Talk about Slaughter's dick.
I know Kim is a #1 fan of this Smackcast.
Yeah, let's see if we can fucking bring. Yeah, she's been fucking ever since I announced fucking 2 weeks ago that jacshac was bringing MGG on. She's like, oh, I can't fucking wait for that.
Let's give her a segment, man. Let's give her and her fucking tired pussy a segment.
Oh my god, she flew to New Orleans. I mean,
that shit in Oakville.
Hey, before we start, let me go ahead and say this is none of our business, but we don't give a fuck. So, you know, if the shit unfolds in front of us on the site, we're gonna bag on you. I don't need details, but you know,
but I'm
kudos to Slaughter, man. He slayed it. High five for that.
You know, I mean,
and she seems to have shut the fuck up a little bit, which is always a good thing.
Dude, you fucking nail her for being a slut at least twice a day.
I don't think she's a slut.
I don't think she is either, but that's.
I just think she wants to be a slut.
I like Kim. I was gonna reach out to her for jacshac once upon a time, because her, JC3, Dustin Monday, and Jamie Reeves are probably our most active Smackcast listeners. And JC3's here. Jamie Reeves has been on Booker's office, so I was like, fuck, I want to throw Kim a bone. Now she does. We're gonna have to have a fucking MGG segment.
You gonna throw her a bone, really? I think it's a little late for her getting to eat bone, man. For real.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she done took an ink bone.
Yeah. Ink bone.
The Kim bone's connected to the ink bone.
I don't know, man. I just know she came back from Louisiana, and then all of a sudden today she posted pictures of crabs all over her fucking page. So I don't know what that means, but.
Oh man.
You went to the wrong side of town.
My Slaughter lives down there where Phil Anselmo's from, the singer from Pantera, and who I think is the biggest douchebag that ever walked the face of the fucking earth. So there's no telling what she brought back. I just hope she showered extensively first.
Lord, I apologize.
I love you, Kim. I love you.
Oh, now he loves you. Now he fucking loves you, Kim. Kim, don't hate me. He told me when he agreed to come on here that I was not allowed to wrangle him in. I didn't think he'd go fucking Adolf Hitler on everybody. But I should have thought that.
I'll tell you what. Next jacshac, we'll bring Booker on and we won't cuss.
Yeah.
Let's see how long people tune in for that shit.
That's actually one of the rules. We're not going to be on each other's shows. We do fucking Smackcast together all the time. We're going to do some different shit on jacshac. I was actually thinking about something. We can do this, get back to some other shit we're talking about.
Alright.
Fucking tag in the next motherfucker you want on jacshac. And I'll fucking work. Andy Sharp.
And I want to be in.
You want to be in on it? You, JC3, and Andy Sharp.
Yeah, let's see if you can pull that one off.
Yeah.
You're fucking doing something.
So, I do want to clarify, fucking JC3 is not a guest on fucking Jack Shack. His initials are fucking JAC. He is fucking jacshac2. You know?
Well, until
jacshac3.
Until my family's lawyers get a hold of y'all, we change the fucking name
to the Gator Shack or some shit.
Nah, we'll come up with something more clever than that. Fuck Whip show.
Well, Andy, you've been called out, so I'll be working on his ass. I'm gonna do Jack Shack once a month, so we'll see what I can get done.
Yeah. I'd love to see Andy on there. Or Holly. I'd like to see Holly on here.
That was gonna be my next name association for you. You stepped out in it, so Holly Grande, Vuich, Marie, whatever.
No. It's Holly Marie now. We're not. We're no longer having last names. I'm not really sure what that's all about, but it's none of my business. I think it's stupid.
It's probably a Yankee thing.
Yeah. I love you too, Holly. Holly plus your middle name.
She, you know, there, you know, it was fun having her around.
Hey, I see JBC in the background.
Yeah, she's there. Hey,
What's
baby.
going on, girl?
Hey.
Don't you fucking start flirting with my old lady. I'll do this shit to you. See that?
Yeah,
Covering the fucking camera. She can still hear you though.
Then you'll look like JC3.
Yeah. Jody don't have a picture of. He just got a blank fucking silhouette.
Oh.
It's because he lives in
I
Cincinnati.
told y'all, I'm poor. Yeah, we get bad satellite service here.
But you know, Holly.
I bet you get bad. You probably get bad pizza service over there.
Do you have a delivery service?
Not a service.
Do you have a delivery service?
Yeah, it's called my Dodge Dakota. I'm gonna pick that shit up. I ain't tipping nobody.
You live in the middle of nowhere.
Well,
No, actually, I don't live that far out of Seneca. I just think it's quicker for me to go pick it up than wait on some meathead to deliver my shit.
says the motherfucker that spent like 6 years delivering pizzas.
Well, takes one to know one.
All
Hey,
right.
man, I never knock a hustle, man. Never knock a hustle.
No,
I
fuck
had a
it.
buddy of mine a long time ago. He used to deliver pizzas to Papa John's for like 3 or 4 years, and he was employee of the month like so many times because people would call and give compliments about it. But what the management didn't know was that he was selling them cocaine to whole fucking people. Like that, the people would call and order pizza, and they would ask for Ben to come, and he would come and he would sell them powder. And I mean, he had like the best parking spot at Papa John's. Like we gave him so much shit about it. I couldn't complain because he was getting his shit from me. So
You know, you just fucking dropped Peyton Manning's stock. You know, he gonna lose money because of this fucking podcast. I'm about fucking Papa John's being a fucking carrier service.
you mean Peyton Manning? Peyton Manning, the guy who never beat Florida.
Never. The Denver Bronco volunteer, because apparently him being good in the NFL wins Tennessee championships.
His appearance on the last David Letterman show was better than his entire season.
It's still hot.
Yeah, that's something I talk with Andy about every fucking year. I said, Andy, he's not a fucking volunteer no more. You're a fucking Ravens fan. Why the fuck do you cheer for this guy? You know, I don't give a fuck where anybody goes when they leave LSU. If they don't go to Atlanta, fuck them. You know, fucking fuck Jeremy.
We had Jesus Christ himself as our fucking quarterback. Arguably the greatest college football player. I'm not going to say quarterback, but the greatest college football player to ever live in Tim Tebow. And I hope he loses every game he plays. Because he's not in Miami. You know?
I mean, Odell Beckham is fucking ruling ass right now, and fuck him. I hope he fucking catches a stomach disease and fucking has to sit out a season.
He's on the new cover of Madden, so we get to see his leg get.
Yeah, he's going down.
Yeah, he out.
Yeah, he gone.
I mean, I just don't buy that shit. You know, and the same thing with the SEC Brotherhood horse shit. No, I'm an LSU fan. There's 13 teams I give no fucks about. You know, I have my favorite rivalries.
The only time I pull for an SEC team, another SEC team, is when they're playing Florida State.
Yeah, or if they're playing Arkansas,
or Georgia.
Yeah, if they're playing Arkansas, they'll get some props from me. But the Taliban could play Arkansas, and I'm rooting for Bin Laden.
Yeah,
and that ain't.
That's how I feel about Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I pull for another SEC team is in bowl season, because if they win, we get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all really need that shit these days.
Apparently it ain't fucking working.
That's the SEC and the SEC. We handle business this year. Of course,
that's a conundrum if you ever fucking heard of one. LSU's athletics turns a profit. They're fucking over the top with money. Our academics is fucking declaring bankruptcy.
Maybe they should
we gotta turn money in them.
I mean,
think about it,
man. We got to keep up with Bama.
Think about it. You got the Honey Badger, Jamarcus Russell. I mean, the list can go on and on and on about stupid LSU players. Like when it comes to, and I mean, it goes with every team, but I mean,
it starts with the coach.
Well, no, what I'm saying is you can't really expect a lot academically out of these players, but that's where most of the money's going. So what I don't understand is
they have to beat Bama and they can't even do that.
You got it bad for Bama, man. Them motherfuckers fucked you up. Like they got you. You got a fucking complex about this shit, man. You need to talk to somebody. You need a hug, motherfucker. I come give you a hug.
I'm 30 years old. I don't think I ever hugged him.
Somebody go give Will a hug, because I'm not going.
God damn it, man. Oh, he gonna accuse me of setting this shit up.
One thing I hate more than he didn't. Okay, I'm taking full credit for this. One thing I hate more than anything is being bored. And Whit bores me when it comes. I mean, these smack casts and shit. Like, I wish he'd have never got involved with it, because now I just want to fuck with him so hard. And it's not like a hateful thing. You know what I mean? Don't take it personally, Whit. I'm not. This has nothing to do with you as a human being or as a man or anything like that. You bore the shit.
Yeah. Happy Memorial Day, Vet.
Yeah. Yeah. You earned the right to get bagged on by the king, nigga.
Oh, man. So did you actually drop a name association for Holly, or?
No, I didn't. You didn't say her name.
All right. Well, Holly Marie. And then that's what it was. We got kicked off on her fucking what name she was going by. The artist formerly known as Boo Itch.
I want to see her symbol. That's what I want to see. What's her symbol? It better not be that fucking Democratic shit. I think Holly is one of the best people I know from these sites. She's as smart as you're gonna find. I just don't agree with her political shit, because I don't think she agrees with her own political shit. I don't think she knows which way's up when it comes to what she believes in. And like I said again, I could be wrong, but I'm a firm believer that you pick a side and go with it. And I know you can go down the middle with something, but she gets mad when I bring up, that she's wasting her vote by a vote for someone that doesn't have a chance because her views are more aligned with them. Which is perfectly fine. It's your fucking vote. Do what you want to with it. But it is wasted.
I respect her ability to take a stance and keep it. I can shit all over her social issues. I really don't give a. There's probably not two things we agree on socially.
And you're not gonna go into an intellectual battle with her and win. It's not gonna happen. She's a smart lady. And I got tons of respect for her. She got 2 beautiful daughters, and she's a great person. And just fuck your political views. I know she agrees with some of mine, but
yeah,
I just wish she'd pick a fucking side. Are you a blood or are you a crip?
Yeah. You're probably the only motherfucker I'm gonna have on here that won't be scared to touch this subject. All right, primaries roll around to you next year. Who's and this is the primaries. Who's Mike Go Gators casting this fucking vote for?
Jeb Bush.
You're going Jeb.
I'm a Bush guy, man. Matt White is a Heyman guy. I'm a Bush guy. And I'm actually going against what I just said about why would you cast your vote for somebody who doesn't have a chance? Because of his last name, he pretty much has no chance. But
he's actually leading the fucking polls right now.
In some polls, yeah. I just think that when that shit a couple weeks ago when he flip flopped on that ISIS shit or that Iraq shit, I think that fucked him up. When he said, now that I think about it, I wouldn't have sent troops to Iraq a week after he said he would have. I mean, you can agree with Bush's policy, George Bush's policies that he had. You can agree with his decision making, or you can disagree with him. And there's a ton of people that do for both sides. But I think history proves how well you did as a president, and I think it'll prove that he made the right decision. The world's a better place without Hussein.
Yeah, that's not a question about it. That's just and George Bush was the most disrespected president in our time. People say Obama is, but that's fucking horseshit. Who show me the cartoon on Comedy Central for fucking Obama, and show me the full motion picture blasting Obama like they did both of those for George Bush.
Yeah,
but
absolutely. Well, I think the race thing plays into that. If you go too hard on Obama, and you should know this better than anybody. You know what I'm saying? You get labeled a racist, and I mean, I don't think that's fair at all. You know, and but it's okay to bag on Bush. It's hard to go ham every time you talk about him. That's okay, but if you go too hard on Obama, you know, you're a fucking racist. You're a bigot. You know, and I just think it's horse shit. You know, I don't have a problem with having a black president. I have a problem with having a president that I can't criticize without being labeled.
Yeah, a liberal fucking idiot. I didn't like Clinton. I'm not gonna like Hillary.
Hillary wins. I'm moving.
But dude, I'm gonna tell you, I mean, I laugh along with the racist being called a racist too. I'm not a sensitive motherfucker, and that's probably something I could work on. But there's a guy. He's actually in the pro wrestling side. His last name's Osbury. Me and that motherfucker have slept in the same bed, drank from the same cup, ate from the same fucking spoon. Alright? And yeah, he's a black dude. I mean, so, motherfuckers want to call me racist, they don't fucking have a clue.
I mean,
it's a joke and it's fine.
It's just, yeah, you know. I think Phenom, did this nigga
yeah, I'm finna have to dip too, because the steaks is done.
Yeah.
And you know us fat people, I gotta eat.
I heard that, man.
Well, bust off when you're ready, and we'll handle it.
All right, then. If y'all got it, I'm gone.
All right, buddy. Good to talk to you.
All right, see you, bro.
All right, you too. Take it easy.
All right, go fuck yourself.
Thank you.
I
actually do love that guy, JC. I actually do love him.
I'm Team JC3. No, I think Phenom summed it up best when he said that. I think the quote that he said was, I actually have conversations with Jack, and I know for a fact he's not racist, and I feel the same way. But that doesn't mean you're above getting bagged on about it, because once you get a stigma attached around you, I mean, that's there to stay.
And it really hasn't. It's really never bothered me after the point that I realized it was a fucking joke. For a while, I thought people were serious, and I was like, "This is horse shit," you know, about like the way you feel about it being unfair, you know.
Yeah.
And it just, but once I realized, okay, motherfuckers are just running it now, you know, so, I mean, it didn't bother me past that point. But in the primaries, I'm going to tell you, man, Carson, Ben Carson, the lifetime fucking doctor.
Yeah, the black guy?
Yeah,
he's a smart guy.
Yeah, he is, and, the last great president we had was not a politician, he was a fucking actor.
Yeah.
Ronald Reagan. I mean, Bush Sr. and Bush Jr. weren't bad. Clinton wasn't fucking terrible. Liberals weren't fucking that far fucking out when Clinton was in.
I think Clinton, he decimated our national security.
I mean, he heard some shit, yeah. And they all did, but Carson is a fucking, shit's got to be taken care of, man. This fucking healthcare system went from bad to worse. And Carson actually has the fucking ability, the know-how to go the steps to getting some shit done. He's a fucking long shot, and I agree with you, when it comes down to the national election, there's only 2 motherfuckers on the docket. Yeah, I'm going to pick the one that I'm closest to that has the best chance at winning. But in the primaries come around, I'm going to vote for who the fuck I feel like I'm going to vote for.
Exactly.
And if Carson is still on the docket come Louisiana, because we're one of the later states to get the primaries. So a lot of them have fallen off by then. Like when it came around last time, it was Romney, Newt, and the dude from Pennsylvania. I can't remember his name now. No.
He's New Jersey.
The senator. Anyway, he didn't win, so fuck him. He's gone. I wasted that primary vote. But if he's still on the docket come then, I'll give him my support just because he doesn't need their fucking money. He don't need lobbyists handing him fucking money in his pocket to goddamn get their shit done. He's fucking made.
Yeah. Well, all politicians are run by lobbyists. I mean, it's basically pick the lesser of the 2 evils.
Yeah, it truly is. So we've hit Holland. Now that JC3 is gone, we're gonna fucking go him. JC3, you fucking left, so now you're fucking in crosshairs with everybody else. JC3, name association.
Name association. Hilarious. He cracks me the fuck up. Updike. He reminds me of Harvey Updike, and I have no fucking clue why. But he does. He's I don't know, man. He's just, ever since the day he came on the site, I liked him. He was just a fucking smart ass, and he doesn't take himself too seriously, which is something that I think everybody in these groups should do. Is you should step back and look at. Because I've had to do it myself. Mike Jackson, I'm gonna give him a shout out because he put me in my place and changed the game for me and how I handle this shit. But yeah, I mean, I think JC3 doesn't take himself too seriously, and that's the way you got to do it.
He does not take himself seriously whatsoever. You could bag on him all day, and he will probably join in.
Yeah.
But let fucking
the
LSU.
Self-deprecation is just next level.
Yeah, let LSU lose a fucking ball game. And my God, I had to call him and talk the fucking gun out of his hand.
He's that nigga He's that nigga who turns his phone off when they lose and shit.
Yeah, he is that. He is that.
Yeah.
He'll call me, like the profile pick bet. I'm the reason we lost. I made a fucking bet.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
Like you have somehow had something to do with
like I was throwing.
Hit a home run.
Yeah, I was throwing pitches. You know, I was fucking around with Phenom and Witt earlier. I said, that fucking gator ass umpire y'all had. I said, that fucking ball was foul. I don't give a shit if it did go over center field fence.
The wind, man. It's the wind.
Yeah. Fucking strong in from the east.
But yeah, JC3's good shit, man. Anybody else you want to hit on real quick? Because I got to wrap this up. I got the old lady looking at me through the slider.
Yeah, dude, we're at about an hour and a half anyway. This is a good time. We got some good content here.
Yeah, everybody's going to hate me for it, but what's new?
Yeah, fucking. Well, now I think we can shut her down there, and y'all be looking forward to MGG on Smackcast. He fucking said the word. He'll live up to it.
Bringing the heat, baby.
Yeah. And yeah, look forward to coming out. Next one up. I think Booker does have another office coming out.
Who gives a fuck?
Of course, Smackcast is every week. Check out CardoMMA.com. Knights of the Octagon every Monday night. JAC's on that one. I go by Search Southern Comfort there.
And make sure you tune into that picture of Chuck too. The picture of him with the pink Vornet fucking headband on from the '80s. Have you seen the picture?
Yeah, I've seen it. Oh yeah, he's an old rocker, God. Dude.
Well, I'm not letting that one go. That shit's saved in my phone for eternity.
Well, guys, you got anything to close out with, Gator, before I shut us down?
Nope. If you got any complaints about this podcast, you know where to fucking find me.
Yeah, send them to go fuck yourself at eatshit.com.
I'll be sitting in the dungeon waiting on you.
Yeah, it's there. He'll be there.
All right, bro. Well, I'd much rather watch LeBron beat the Hawks than sit here and fuck with you anymore, so I'm out.
All right. Well, you heard the man. We are Smackcast, and you can't teach that.
All right, bro. Go Gators.